Hello YouTube, Shit Tiger Curl here, that dude with the straw hat, bringing you a nice little update video. Now, I know it's been a while, about 1 or 2 weeks since I posted a video, and there was a reason for that, so I'm going to get right into it. For those of you who know me and who have been following my Facebook and my Twitter, know that currently I am in the process of I am writing a book. Not planning to write a book, I am writing a book. I am up to chapter 6 of my book. So, and I made a promise to myself that I would finish my novel, New World, and I would finish the book before my next birthday, which is on November 2nd. So, for the past few days, I've been planning some stuff, and for the next month or so, I'm gonna just be going through my whole book and just writing the crap out of it, because I'm gonna spend the next month or so just working on it nonstop, as much as I am humanly able to possibly can do. Now, what does this mean for the channel? I'm not going to be able to do as many videos as I can, because this really does take up a lot of my time. For those of you who are writers or who write fan fiction or anything else, when you write, it really does take up a lot of your energy, and this is what it's been doing to me. I've been working on this book off and on for the last 2 years. I've poured a lot of myself into it. For any of my writer buddies out there, those of you who I've conversed with on Facebook and on Twitter and on Discord and Skype, you know how hard I've been working on this book. So it really has taken up a large chunk of my time. Now, there are a lot of you out there who are subscribers to my channel who are fans of mine from my fan fiction, particularly my pearl shipping fan fiction. And I'm just going to tell you right now, and spread this out to the rest of to any of my other fans. If I can't get in touch with you, just set this out to them. Just if anyone asks about me, asking what I'm doing, show them this video and let them know what I'm doing. Now, I'm not abandoning Ash and Dawn Together. Like I said, I have 2 more chapters of that. I will work on that, but not only on my spare time. It is not a focus for me right now. New World is just going to be taking up my entire time, and so I won't be able to work on my other fanfics as much anymore. So I'm not saying I'm abandoning them. I'm just saying don't expect too much in the near future. I'm just saying this is gonna take all my effort and time and energy to do. So anyway, as for the channel itself, I know there's a good chunk of you, for the ones who were responsible for my recent upsurge in subscriber counts, who like my Warmahordes videos. Don't worry, I'm still going to be doing those. Not as frequently as I normally do, but I will do my best to give you more content. I know I've just recently got the command books for Mark III. I've read through some of the story, and my God, things have changed in the major storylines concerning the temporary alliance between Kador, Signar, and the Protectorate, and things have been happening in hordes that has just changed the very scope of the entire story and what have you. So I really want to get to that, but like I said, my book is going to take a lot of my time. So I will try to do the best I can to provide you with more Warmahordes lore content. So there's that. As for, you're probably wondering how you can help me if you want, and I'm only doing this because a friend of mine, one of my writer buddies, Gabby, suggested that I do this, but I'd start a GoFundMe account. I did start one a few years back, but it didn't really get any traction. But now that I've passed 300 subscribers, I'm going to try to reach out to you guys, my loyal and faithful subscribers, to donate if you want. I would say Patreon, but I don't want to take too much of your time. My Patreon's for an entirely different thing. My GoFundMe is strictly for my book. Now, I will leave a link in the description to the GoFundMe account. You can subscribe. You can put in as much as you want. Any little bit of it helps. Now, as for what this will go to, I want to thank Texan in Tokyo for actually giving me some tips I need to have on how I should go about with self-publishing. I'm self-publishing this. I'll be publishing it on Amazon.com. It's one of the best ways for me to get my stuff out. So for me to do that, I'll need to buy a barcode and let's see, what was it called? A ISBN number. And for those of you who don't know, in any book that you buy from a bookstore, there's always a barcode and a number down there. Yes, that's what I'm trying to buy. The barcode itself costs like $25. The ISBN costs a lot more, like a way lot more, like $125. So that's primarily what it's going to. So I can buy, I only have to buy one barcode, but I have to buy as many ISBNs as I need to. It's part of the reason why it helps me keep the rights to my books, so that I don't have to share too many of the profits with anyone else or anyone who tries to gank me for my projects. So there's that. Money is also going to be used to pay for artists to do artwork for my book. I already have, now two of them you already probably know. One is Aria. I did a video on her comic, the Star and versus the Forces of Evil Starco comic, Between Friends. That's probably one of my more popular videos, cracking in over 30,000 views. So if you've watched that and you know her work, she is going to be doing the cover for my book. She was the first person I asked. I have to discuss with her. I want to compensate her for that and a lot more if I ever need any work. The second person I'm getting is an artist that I have been friends with for a long time. Her name is Sarah, and I've also done some videos to help her out with her artistic endeavors. She does artwork for a living. I like her art style, so I want her to do some character portraits, which, according to her, will cost about $15 a piece. And she also be doing a group shot of the entire of the main characters of the book. So there's that. And honestly, what I would like is to have enough money so that I can have sort of a splash page, a picture on at the start of each of my chapters to give you a vibe or a feel of what the world is like. And I just want you to see the vision that I have, and so that you don't have to let your imagination go too wild with it and stuff. So that's what I'm paying for, as well as printing costs. It's gonna run me quite a grip, so I'm not settled on a price for the book yet. Yeah, I'm hovering anywhere between $15 and $20 because the way I'm doing it, I have to pay not only a percentage of the printing costs goes to the site that I'm going to, in conjunction with about 10% going to Amazon, since they're selling it for me. And then I have to buy a few copies for myself in case, because there's some members of my family and friends who don't buy stuff off Amazon, and there'll be some people who don't have access to Amazon, and I want to be able to sell them personally. So if you support me, I can at least give you a signed copy of my book with my own signature. I'm not gonna do that for all my books, just for those who supported me, who pitched in and helped me out in my time of need. Now, like I said, this is my dream, and I'm thankful for my family, my parents, my sister, for all their help with this particular endeavor, and they're allowing me to pursue my dream. And this is just what I'm doing right now. I'm pursuing a dream, because for me, writing this book is a life goal that I want to accomplish. And I'm not just going to stop here. I do plan for an entire series of books, at least 4 for the main series, and a bunch of little side stories that take place outside of the main story that is focused upon. So this is what I want to do. This is my dream right now. And but I don't worry. Like I said, I'll still try to do as many videos as I can, if possible, for Warmahordes. And I still, if I have time, do some random thought videos. I've been meaning to do a couple random thought videos for a while now. And as for other stuff that I'm doing on social media, I'm still going to be doing Tuesday night riff downs. If you haven't heard me, if you don't know, I should have done this video a lot sooner. Tuesday night riff downs is where me and a bunch of guys watch WWE SmackDown live together and just riff on it for like 2 good hours, and it gets crazy. So if you're a fan of mine, if you want to know what I'm doing, I do this every Tuesday night, starting at 7 and ending at 9, about the same length of time it takes for SmackDown to do an average show. So it's not much. So if you're a fan of wrestling and you want to have a good time, or if you're a fan of mine and want to know what I'm doing, just head over there to the website is the RVT Entertainment channel, and it's hosted by a good friend of mine, Mr. TWK of TWK Reviews. Check out his channel, TWK Reviews, on YouTube. And also I also do guest appearances on the WrestleCast with Matty J and the aforementioned TWK on the same site, RVT Entertainment. If you want to check out my other stuff, you can also check out the Absolution Network. It's run by a good friend of mine, Mr. Mattis Leonhardt, aka CM Jew, and you can catch my stuff there if you don't want to be bothered with YouTube. And don't expect too many videos from me, because YouTube has been really cracking down, and I lost a lot of my videos. And this is the reason why I don't put a lot of music or other images on my videos, because YouTube has been cracking down, and because of the way it's been now, it would take your video for anything, for any friggin' thing. So there's that. And but like I said, I'll leave the GoFundMe link to my campaign in the description below. Just good. It doesn't matter if you donate $1 or $5. It doesn't matter. The goal is simple: just $1,000. That enough will be more than enough to cover the costs of printing, of buying extra copies, of paying artists, and of course refurbishing my editors. I have a couple of editors, not professional editors, but they help enough. But if I ever need to get a professional editor, I would like to have enough money to have an editor do my stuff and be able to refine it as it is. Right now, I'm just writing it down. I'm just writing the story out. I will refine it when I'm done, so that in case they get all the grammar fixes and what have you. So there's that. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing for the next month or so. It may be even the next year, up until leading to my birthday. So that's it. If you are a fan, like I said, if you are a fan of mine for my pearl shipping work, spread this out. Tell all my other fans what I'm doing for the while, and just tell them don't expect me to so that way I don't get any 100,000 messages say, "Oh, when are you gonna update this Ash and Dawn together?" Just point them to this video, and if possible, have them donate a little bit of money so that it can make this whole thing easier. Like I said, a lot of people often say that they're going to do something. I'm going to be the next great rapper, or I'm going to be the next great actor or great actress, or the next best Hollywood director or fashion designer, but they don't go through with it. I'm going through with it. I am actively chasing my dream. This is what I'm doing. All the funds I have right now are going directly to my book. I'm not going out anywhere. I'm not going to any parties. I'm not buying anything unnecessarily. I'm not looking for a woman. I'm pouring everything I have into this. This is my dream, and I'm seeing it through to the end, win or lose. But so if you're a fan of mine, if you're a sub, I'm not saying you should, but it would be very appreciated if you could just donate a little bit. Like I said, it's only $1,000. I'm not expecting like hundreds of thousands of bucks just for this. It'll be just a little bit is more than appreciated, and I would thank you very much for any kind of support that you give. And you guys are the best fans in the world for helping me out, for subscribing to my channel, and listening to my various rantings and ravings about Warmahordes and the videos that I do. So there's that. So anyway, that's me in my video. If you like what you've seen, like, comment, subscribe below. If you, like I said, if you want to support my book, the GoFundMe is in the description below. You already know what to do. Follow me on Twitter, #CaptainLuffy. Hit me up if you want to check out the live. If you want to check out the Rift Down live every Tuesday night, starting at 7. RVT Entertainment on YouTube. Check us out. And come in, get in the chat, say hi. We'll have a lot of fun together. So until next time, this has been Shin Tiger Curl, that dude in the straw hat, saying good night. And thank you in advance for your support.